So, eyes are closed. First thing, you see, the moment you close your eyes, you're away from the room, in the space. It happens naturally. And now the second point is to adjust and align the body so that you feel comfortable completely. How do we feel comfortable? What is the best position? Is known as the Shavasana. What is Shavasana? Where you are lying down on the back facing up. Your hands are on the floor near your thighs. Your heels are apart and the toes are falling on each side. Did you check it? Your heels are apart on the floor and the toes are hanging on the sides. This is the way. You got it. So if you keep your heels apart, that helps your muscles, go down into the state of relaxation. And sometimes it happens because of the mind. So it is okay. Yes, you got it adjusted. The toes are hanging on the sides and you are and you are comfortable. Eyes are closed. We check again by experiencing, not moving. That will make us move to the next step. Look at the neck joint, it is comfortable and you feel the sensation. Shoulder joints, comfortable. Knee joints, ankles, toes, entire body is comfortable. The mind will play the trick, but we will raise our awareness to withdraw the mind inside. And you see how simple the practice is. In the practice, normally, you do such an easy step. And the first step is to allow the mind to feel the sensation. Where? On the head and the neck. The mind goes to the head and the neck. You feel the sensation, and that feeling the sensation is a good point. Why? You know where the mind is. That is the key. If the mind is somewhere else thinking, then it will not go into that state. Right arm, the mind looks at the right arm. You feel the sensation. Why we feel the sensation? Because we know now the mind is on the right arm. And that is the key. We are working on the mind. Move the mind on the left arm. The mind goes to the left arm. Feel the sensation. Just move the mind from the shoulder to the fingertips, as if the mind is touching every cell of the right arm. What is going to happen? That will induce a deeper relaxation, and even when you don't sleep, it will give you that state of relaxation. And if the body is moving, we will understand why the body is moving. So we'll progress and perfect this practice. Move the mind on the left arm from the shoulder to the fingers. And you feel the sensation. The mind goes to the rib cage. The mind becomes aware of the rib cage. Why we say this? Because then we know that the mind is where? It is on the rib cage. It is on the belly. How we know it? Because we know, we feel the sensation there. As if you are working on the mind silently. The mind goes to the right leg. The mind moves on the right leg from the toes to the waist. So what is an indicator? The first, you feel the sensation. What it tells the mind, where is the mind? On the right leg. We'll understand it deeply, but at this moment, we are in a practice. And you learn from your own experiences. The mind moves to the left leg. You feel the sensation. And when you feel the sensation, just know that we need to work on the mind. Not only to relax, not only to change our attitude, behavior, personality, but also to become a good person. Now move the mind on the entire body. You feel the sensation. And you know, if you feel the sensation in the entire body and you leave the mind as it is, you fall into deep sleep. You see that? That's a very interesting point. And I'm recording it, so I'll give you this audio to practice every day before you go to sleep. Then, the second step. Look at the head and the neck mentally. Why I say look at the head and the neck? Because the mind should move there on the head and the neck. But why? And that is how we engage the mind. Not to go anywhere else, but to go where we want it to go. But then something more happens. You experience the sensation and you experience also the stillness. Look at the right arm, move the mind on the right arm, and now the mind is experiencing sensation and stillness. What it shows? It shows that the mind has stopped going outside. If the body is not moving, don't force it. If it moves, just know it. Just know it. Need not to worry about it. Look at the left arm. Look at the left arm. Mind moves there. You feel the sensation and you experience the stillness. The mind goes to the right leg. You feel the sensation and stillness. Left leg. The mind is simply looking at the left leg. How come mentally? Why we should experience sensation and stillness? So simple. To know where the mind is. When you say, I forget something, when the mind is not there with you, how simple it is. So even in inducing sleep and relaxation, we are using the mind. So move the mind on the entire body, from the top to the toes. You feel the sensation. What it indicates, the mind is there on the body. Then the stillness in the body. The mind, we know the mind is there with you. How simple it is. I would say normally it is a play, it is a fun, it is a joy of working on the body. In case he worked physically, we are working mentally. The entire body. One thing to understand, as you maintain the sensation and the stillness, that experience, you may have other experiences of tingling, of numbness, also of freezing the body. It is okay. You are safe. These experiences will point you out either falling into sleep or going into deep relaxation or moving into a deeper meditation that we are going to work and understand and then practice. So the entire body is in the state of sensation and the stillness, maybe tingling and numbness. It is okay. You recognize the change in the sensation and accept it. The more you accept these experiences, you will learn from your own experiences. Now look inside the head. Look at the right arm. Simply look at the right arm and see if you can see inside the right arm. And just say to yourself, I am relaxing mentally. 3 times. You asked me that you want to take a nap, so we are taking a nap in a different way. Let your mind look at the left arm. When you move the mind on the left arm, look inside and say mentally, I am relaxing. 3 times, mentally. Right leg, the mind is moving on the right leg, and you're simply saying, just out of the joy and gently, I am relaxing. I am relaxing. Left leg, I am relaxing. I am relaxing. And the best way to go deeper, one of the best ways, look at the breath and start counting the breath. The breath goes in 1, out 1, mentally, without moving the lips or the tongue. Go on counting the breath. Your experiences will change. Recognize and accept them. Why? That is how the learning will Continue. That is how you'll be able to deepen the practice. Just go on counting. The eyes are closed. The breath is going in. You're counting in 1. Breath is coming out. You feel it. Out 1. In 2. Out 2. In 3. Out 3. Let there be any noise outside. You are not worried about it. Your eyes are closed. You're looking at the breath inside. You are counting the breath and continue counting the breath. The mind will like to go outside, it will open the eyes. And remember that. Again, close your eyes and continue counting. That is one of the keys to understand. Don't worry if you fall into sleep. That's what we are learning. Later on, we will change it to another practice, making little changes. You continue the journey. Stop the counting of the breath. If you have forgotten, that is the point where you want your mind dropping you into sleep. I will recite, you will learn it. Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Experience the changes. You have change of experience. Bring the mind on the right hand. Bring the mind on the left palm. Slowly raise both your palms and place it on your eyes. Cover your eyes with both the palms and open the eyes inside. Know your experiences and bring the hands down, sit up,